Okay, here we are. We're back again for number 3 or 4. I can't remember. Okay, you get what you focus on. Man, there is not, this is one of the main cornerstone concepts that you've got to get your head around. That what you focus on grows. Okay, growth is another condition of reality. Everything grows. Consciousness grows. If you focus on it, you give it energy. If you give it energy, it's going to grow. So therefore, you get what you focus on. The more you focus on it, the more you'll have in your life. And the difficulty and the challenge is that most of us are focusing on things that we don't want. And we're focusing on the things we don't want because we are not in rapport with ourselves. So you've got to be able to build rapport between your conscious and your unconscious mind. So let's just clarify that a little bit. Your conscious mind is the part of you that you recognize as you. You say, hey, this is me. Your unconscious mind is the part of you that you've just kind of forgotten about for now. But the key is that your conscious and your unconscious mind are both you. They're both mind. Okay, so even though we're using the term conscious and unconscious mind right now, at a certain point, we need to lose the term unconscious mind. We need to use the term unconscious and just think of mind. Some parts of your mind at any given time you're aware of, and some parts you aren't. But it's all conscious. Your unconscious mind is conscious, okay, of itself. Just because you are not focusing on that particular memory or idea or whatever it is, doesn't mean that it's inaccessible. So you must build conscious rapport with your mind. So think of it this way, and going to say this in some of the trainings. I know I'm going to think of it like a ship. Okay, what happens is a ship's got a captain. The captain's your conscious mind, and it's part of the crew. And you've got a load of other crew, and they're also part of your conscious mind too. Okay, but they're the parts that just go off and do the stuff. You don't really focus on it so much. And what generally happens is in the law of attraction is the captain of the ship, you say, hey, I want this. So you say ship. If it's a ship, go west. Now what happens is because you're not in rapport with your crew, with your unconscious mind, because you're not in rapport with that part, the ship doesn't go that way. It goes in a completely different direction. And your crew say, "Whoa, hang on a minute, I'm not going that way. I want to go this way." And there's no rapport between your conscious and your unconscious mind. You must build a relationship between in your mind between the different parts that are doing work. People talk about ego and unconscious and conscious. At a certain point, we'll forget all about them, but not right now. Just imagine that you've got a bunch of crew that will do your bidding. If you say, "Get me more money," if you're in rapport with that, go and get you more money. If you say, "Make my body a certain weight," they'll go and do that. It doesn't matter. They're quite happy. They'll just follow, you know, because that's what they're there for. They're there to follow what the conscious mind, what you say, goes. But if you're not in rapport, they're not going to do it. So that's a matter of getting rid of your limiting beliefs that you are holding you back, getting rid of the conflicts that are in your mind. Because then when you focus on something, if the captain of your ship and you say, I'm going to focus on heading west, getting to that island over there, wherever it would be, crew go west, and the crew just do it, then you don't have to think about it, do you? In the law of attraction, people talk about allowing. They kind of say, well, think about what you want, then don't focus on it, forget it. And that's great, that's cool if you're in rapport with your unconscious mind. But if you're not, you know what? You're going to either get the opposite or nothing's going to happen. Okay, you must build rapport with your conscious and unconscious mind. You must learn to consistently focus your energy and attention on what you want to experience. And when you get your unconscious mind, when you get the part of your mind that does the kind of creative bit, and that's all done at levels of awareness we are not aware of. So when you focus on that, when you're in rapport, you can say, right, go and do this. This is what I want. And it will happen, just like magic. But until you build that rapport with that crew, until you learn to get on with that crew, until they learn to trust you and you trust yourself, then it's not going to happen. You can't be a conscious creator very easily. It's always going to be a bit of a struggle. So you get what you focus on. You've got to learn to build rapport. That's exactly what we're going to help you do. Get you to think about what you believe the unconscious mind is. And where do you think it is? How do you think it works? And how can you build a relationship with it? These are essential understandings, and we're going to help you in every way we can. Of course we are. Okay, hope that helps and it gives you. So you get what you focus on. We're going to be coming to back to that one a lot, I can tell you. Okay, take care.